So the sound of techno to me is, I tell my friends I play techno, I call it da chicka da techno, because it goes da chicka da chicka da chicka da. And then there's other stuff that I call doonchi doonchi techno, because it goes doonchi doonchi doonchi. Well, I'm a da chicka da guy, not a doonchi doonchi guy.
For me, our sound of techno is a kung fu fight in a subway while the train going by.
Yeah.
What is techno? What is techno to you? Whatever you think is techno, that's techno. But techno is really industrial. Techno is the working man, the ruins. Techno, it's what we want to say, so we send it through our music.
Detroit was pretty much an abandoned city in the mid to late 90s. Empty buildings abound, very little nightlife or people going out, no one walking around on the streets. So it was just very desolate.
As far as the economy in that, the drugs, it was really, really bad, especially on the east side of Detroit. And I'm making that transition back and forth. And I had to dodge that because I lost a lot of friends that lost their lives to that. And music kept me away from that. I'm almost for sure I probably would have been there. I probably wouldn't be sitting here now if it wasn't for music. So I seen all of that. And people were just out doing bad things. And I say, okay, something has to give, something has to stop. So then here come the birth of techno.
So it was a different city than what it is now, like when we were kids. As I got older and got into techno, there were clubs kind of popping up here and there, and we never really had a big club culture like New York or Chicago. The techno stuff was mainly done in basements and backyard kind of thing. Detroit techno was always more of a insular thing. People weren't necessarily making it for big clubs or large events. For Detroit techno, it was just people wanting to get out that feeling that they had and to get that music out there.
Techno is still very underground to some people. It's kind of a foreign concept to some people. They don't really understand it, but yet it brings a lot of people together and they don't know it.
Because Detroit techno didn't follow any set parameters, like this sound is Detroit techno. It's because it was influenced by a little bit of everything. A lot of the artists were playing piano in church on Sundays, and they were the backing track for Motown and Parliament, and the clubs and the events were always like every color under the rainbow, every orientation under the rainbow, everything.
Techno is definitely culturally diverse. It spans generations. It doesn't focus in on any particular, race or culture or, ethnicity. It's across the board as far as, music, just like most music is. Obviously, Detroit is the birthplace of techno, but, it spans, all over the world. People come to Detroit for electronic music.
Just working in Detroit for as long as we have, you get to know everyone, and you get to know like the brilliant people that are writing some of these tracks have gotten zero credit for any of the tremendous amounts of work that they've done. Everyone knows the Belleville Three, Juan Atkins, Kevin Saunderson, and Derek May. But they're not looking beyond that. They're not looking at the
hundreds, thousands of other musicians out there.
We've been working with a lot of people in the city to sort of activate certain neighborhoods to have a night economy. We were making it a destination for people to come and visit Detroit and bring more tourism for music and art. So we're working on getting those neighborhoods activated for hopefully 24-hour dancing, which is currently illegal in the city of Detroit.
Originally, techno was created to be music of the future, and now we are in the future. and our technology has really kind of caught up to the cyberpunk ethic that created techno. And now that we're there, you're seeing it all over, and you still got to dig deep for the good stuff.
The most memorable techno thing that I have ever been involved in, it's the first Detroit Electronic Music Festival. To be standing in Hart Plaza, Richie Houghton playing on the main stage, it's completely packed. It was a free event at that time, and it was just an ocean of people of every color loving something that I'm like, 2 weeks ago we were raided by the gang squad at a warehouse for this. I'm looking around, all my friends are there. It's probably 30 or 40 people just standing all together. It was very emotional for me. That first movement, very emotional.
As far as the future of techno, I really think it's going to continue to thrive here in Detroit. It's always changed. It's always been this, like, you know, morphing genre that, you know, is underground, but not really. It will continue to thrive in Detroit, I think, in one form or another. One club might close, another one might open. One festival might, you know, leave, another one might come along. I don't know, but it will definitely continue to thrive here in Detroit.